the newest, most handsomest member of the Flathead Games crew. And I'm here to show you guys how to play the best programming game in the whole world, Quirky Circuits. I ain't just saying that because I'm getting paid. This game's the bee's knees. Now, the first thing you're gonna want to do is open up the scenario book to the map you want to play. I recommend starting at the front of the book, as the scenarios get harder the further you go. But if you want to do a harder page, hey, it's your funeral. Anyway, I'm gonna show you how to play the first Penny scenario out on the snowy peaks of Mount something or other. Penny is a snowboarding penguin robot. Now that's one cool penguin. The other robot in Quirky Circuits is Gizmo, the robo-vacuum mababa. My mother has one of these doodads in real life, and she loves it. But she don't got a dang old cute cat riding on hers. Oh, what a shame. Gizmo here cleans up dust bunnies on their map pages. But enough about them, we're playing with Penny for this video. So, we have the book open here to the page we want to play. You can see the setup for this here scenario at the top of the page. So, I put my battery token at the top of the battery track, place flag tokens on the spaces marked, and place Penny on the docking station starting space. The goal of this page is to collect all the flags and get Penny back to her docking station before her batteries run out. Sounds pretty easy, right? Ho ho ho! You're in for a big surprise. It's trickier than you think. You'll then grab Penny's basic blue command cards and give them a good shuffling. Oh, capybara paws are not made for shuffling cards, I'll tell you what. Once you get them nice and mixed up, you'll deal a number of cards out to each player based on the guide in the rule book. Now, before we start programming, we need to take a look at Penny's ability. It's on her reference card, which shows that once a slide card is played, the penguin will not stop sliding until she hits a barrier. Barriers are solid lines. No robot can pass through those. Only dashed lines can be moved through. Also on this map are slopes that robots can move or slide down following the arrows. You can't move a robot up the wrong way of a slope, but a move down the slope turns into a slide, baby! So, when we're programming this here penguin, we need to all remember that once she starts sliding, she won't stop until she hits a barrier. Once all players are dealt command cards, they'll start programming the robot around the page to complete their goals. But what do these darn cards do exactly? Well, you've got command cards that move forward a certain amount of spaces, rotating cards that turn your robot to the left, right, and 180 degrees. And Penny's got these slide cards that has a slipping and sliding around on a cute little tummy. Now, in Quirky Circuits, there's not a set turn order. So, when a player wants to throw down a command card into the programming queue, they can just do it. But they cannot communicate with the other players what card they are playing. So no talking, you hears? Other players can tell what type of card has been played based on the back of the card. So you're trying to mind meld with the other players to hopefully program the robot to go to the same route. Players can play as many cards as they want from their hands in any order into the queue. Every player must play at least one command card from their hand, and there must be at least 4 cards in the queue for the programming phase to end. Once a player has played the cards that they want to from their hands, they place both hands palm down on the table. Once everyone's palms are down, it's time to resolve the queue. Starting from the first card played, we reveals one card at a time and have the robot perform that command. Hey, that first slide got us 2 flags. Now we got a little 180. There we go. The third card here is move forward 1. And then for the fourth card, we'll slide forward, getting another flag, and then we're turn left. Ho ho ho! Not too shabby. Once every card is played, the battery token goes down 1 space. Cards that were played get shuffled up and put at the bottom of the command deck. Players get dealt out the number of cards needed to get back up to the max hand size, and then the programming starts again. Play continues until the scenario goal is met or the battery runs out. If the battery token ever reaches 0 before the robot completes its task, then the scenario has been lost, and you chuckleheads need to try again. And that's how you play Quirky Circuits. As you advance through the book, the scenarios will become more difficult, and robot quirk cards will be introduced. Yellow quirk cards must be played out of a player's hand before they can play blue command cards. But since every player knows what cards each robot has, they can deduce what quirk card you may have had to use. Try challenging yourselves as you play through the scenarios. Try to complete tasks before the battery leaves the green if you thinks yourselves an expert. This game is so fun you's gonna be laughing your guts out your butts. Trust me, I'm a capybara.